Well, it's possible. You can't even see the garage. It is there though, I promise you. It is possible to stealth camp at this Ingleby Arncliffe shell garage. So hello and welcome back to part 3 of the Coast to Coast, the final part. I've just got the moves to go, which I'm going to get into today. Trying to decide how quickly I'm going to do it. I could do it in 2 days, I think, because there's only 50 miles left. So if I got a stomp on today and got to Gleisdale, it could be done. Or if I just kind of take my time. The only thing is, it's, as you can see, it's a bit wet at the minute. It is meant to be dry the rest of the day, but the next 2 days are meant to be just wet right through. So I don't know, I think I might just see how we get on today, take you guys along for the adventure, and we'll see what happens. So there we go. That's the garage there, so you just walk out the back, you'll see a little hill, and then there's just that little open bit of woodland in the back of there. I mean, it's not the prettiest of places inside, but served me well, and I can stick my rubbish in the bin and use the bathroom and freshen up a bit this morning, so that's a win. Straight that way, no bother. Oh, there's some aches and pains in my feet today after all that road walking yesterday. I think once I get up here a bit, I'll sit somewhere and deep heat everything and get some painkillers into myself. That is stiff. Got some treats as well, so good start to the day. Beautiful little village. This is the last big road I'll see to the sea now. Crazy. Let's get across it. My feet feel alright when I'm going uphill, it's just on the flat bits. Like I said, the road walking must have absolutely killed him yesterday. I'm just slowly making my way up towards Beacon Hill, I think it is, and hoping for some nice views. It's starting to clear out a bit now, so fingers crossed for the top. It's a lovely walk through here. It's a bit like Winlatter Forest in the lakes. Yeah, really enjoyable. Can't wait to see what's at the top as well. I like getting my first view out over the moors. And here we go. Another trail. This is where we join the Cleveland Way. That's a long distance hike. I actually really want to do that. So yeah, we go this way, Beacon Hill. And here we are, people, as foggy as it is. We've got our first viewpoint from up in the moors. Shame about all that cloud. I'm coming down from Beacon Hill left. Now. I didn't even realise I was at the top of the hill. There was no there was no kind of marker or anything, unless it was the radio tower at the top. I don't know, but yeah. I'm done. I'm dealing with a lot of this morning as well. Still managed to keep my feet dry though. Just keep following the Cleveland Way. And this is where we are. Oh, it's like Flagstone Pass. I don't know if this is going to be good or bad for my feet. Feeling it right now, they're stretched out. Doing all that uphill certainly helped. I've had some painkillers.
Follow this way for 0.62 miles.
I've got a feeling I'm going to really enjoy today's walking though. There's another four hills we go over, and I'm just praying it clears out, and I think we might be able to see the sea. There must be some kind of like trail running event on or something this morning, because I just keep hearing panting behind us, and then a very friendly trail runner will go past you. So yeah, might get a few of those today. You're certainly never alone in the hills. I'll have to get zoomed in. Here we go. Starting to be able to see now. Tell you what, I like the look of all this a lot more than the Dales. It is just absolutely stunning to walk through all this. Really enjoying it this morning. I bet this little area gets camped on all, it's perfect. So it looks like I'm going to come down this valley a bit and then start heading up here, and that's me into the hills for the rest of the day. This is pretty much the, well, this bit just down here is pretty much the lowest I'm going to be today. It's pretty, isn't it? I must have missed a turning somewhere and I've added some miles on here. But I've checked the map and it does join back up with the path eventually. There's either that or turn back round, and yeah, I haven't got it in us to do that. Let's keep going. Not that far off joining back up with the path now, but look at this, I'm properly in the moors here. Look at that for a view. Just see right back here, I think that's Middlesbrough. So that's Carlton Bank, which I've unfortunately missed out on. I'm going to join it to go back up this hill, which is green, something green, I can't remember. But yeah, nearly back on the trail now anyhow. Quite enjoyed that valley, seen some things I wouldn't have seen, so, and I've seen the views I would have seen if I'd been up there, so can't complain. And there we go, there's a look back at where I was recording from before. Oh, it's a hot one today. That was Clifton Bank, I think it was called. I'm just heading over 2 more hills essentially, and then down to wherever the Lion Pub is. So yeah, about an hour or so's walking to go, I think. Certainly feeling it today. I think I've got shin splints in my left leg because that's some sharp pains going up it at the minute. But we'll keep going. And here we go, first 3 descents to go over all this. I'm thinking once I get down here I'm going to follow this route around the side instead of going up and over, just because it's absolutely, I can see my ankle's swelling on here, it's absolutely killing us going down these steps. So yeah, I think it'd be the best decision, get to that pub, get some charge in my power bank, some phone and whatnot, fill up my waters, and then find somewhere to camp nice and early, get some proper rest on it, and go again tomorrow. And this is why you don't do 2 30-day days in a row after already walking, what 60 miles, 70 miles or something. Oh well, I certainly won't do it again. Don't think it's going to show up on the camera, but wait, I've zoomed right in. Just over here, the blueness in the back is the sea, but it's over this way I need to go to get to it. But yeah, the sea. That's a morale boost. Oh, I'm so happy. So I made it down to Clearbank top car park. I've just got about half a bottle of water left. I'm not going to see anywhere else till tomorrow, so I'm going to find somewhere to camp around here. But yeah, they took card, didn't have any cash on us, so it's made my day, that, honestly. I cannot wait to get into this. Oh. Thank God. Yeah, left leg is sore, so I'll get as much rest into it as I can tonight, give it a few massages, all that kind of stuff. I've got to use the painkillers that I've got and see how we get them from there. I've only got about 35 miles to go to the finish now, so I'm not giving up even if to drag myself. But yeah, that was definitely the toughest day yet. It's also the earliest I've finished, so swings and roundabouts and all that. It was bound to get us at some point. Oh, that's delicious. Well, I may have decided just to keep going a bit, so I'm going to get up to that top there and just find somewhere flat to camp up there. Feel a bit rejuvenated after arresting a load of sugar, so yeah. And here we go, we're high up again now. Just find somewhere to camp up here. It wasn't the worst of climbs up at all. It was steep but short kind of thing. It's not when I'm going uphill my legs actually hurt, and it's when I do the descents, which I don't really have much of them to do tomorrow. I'm kind of up in the hills most of the day, so yeah, like I say, find a flat spot around here and that'll be me for the night. Certainly feel better than I did about 2 hours ago, and I was in a lot of pain then. Alright guys, well I found the spot. That's where I was, just over there. Oh look, the sun's coming back out. Should be facing the other way. But yeah, found the spot just over the wall from where I was before. Gorgeous view. Helped very much by the sun just coming out there. That'll do me for the night. So yeah, I'm just gonna have some food. We've got some of them crappy meatballs you get up B&M's and places, and some pasta and sauce for tea tonight. That'll fill us up. And then I'm probably gonna have a bit of a lie-in in the morning because it's meant to be raining anyhow, so I'm not getting up to beat anything. And the pub opens at 12, so I'm hoping I can pass that when it's open and get a bit of charge and stuff in there, because my power bank will last us tonight, but it won't last us tomorrow. So yeah, that's the plan. And then just head over to Gleisdale tomorrow. So we'll see where we end up in the morning. Right, good morning folks. We start today's video off behind the wall because it's horrendously windy. I think my tent pole nearly got snapped when I was taking my tent pole there. I was just, like I showed you last night, just on the top of that bank there, so literally about 10-20 steps away from where I am now, and yeah, it was going like, I had to drag it down here to put it away because there's no wind obviously behind the wall. So yeah, I've had about 18 hours rest on my shin, and it's definitely feeling better this morning, but after I walk on it for a bit I know it's going to be sore. So I've got about 6 miles to the Blakey Ridge pub, they're lying there, and that's how I'm going to stop and charge stuff up and have a nice sugary drink, all that kind of crack, and then see how my foot's feeling. If it's feeling bad, I'm going to plot an alternate route, and I like a lower level one again, but hopefully not. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what the recording's going to be like because like I say, it's windy and we're expecting a lot of rain today. So yeah, looking forward to it. Day 8, let's get it. One thing I will say before I set off, I'm absolutely gutted of the stuff I missed out on yesterday, because that was probably the second to highest day I was looking forward to walking yesterday, and yeah, the shin splints absolutely ruined it for us. It was that descent coming down from I can't remember what it's called now, Carlton something, I'll put it on the screen now. Yeah, coming down from there, it's such a steep like staircase, really thin stones, and it just finishes off. Like there was no way I was getting up, and well, going up the hills is all right, like I said, but going down is a killer. And that's one of the reasons I'm thinking of changing the if it is so, I can't get my words out. That's one of the reasons I'm thinking of changing the route today, because it's a 6-mile descent down after I've been up the tops I'm about to go to. I think it's Urumua and that kind of area. So yeah, let's see how we go. An actual little town. It's not much, not often you see a bit of water in the movers. God, I can't talk this morning, can I? See if you can even hear us anyhow. It's definitely a hill runner's dream around here. It gets a bit tedious walking on it, but absolutely perfect for hill running. I'm not going to say fair runners because I don't think the car was quite that high up, but yeah. It's nice having a big open pasture in front of you there. It's like walking through the desert, isn't it? I think I'm only a couple of miles away from Blakey Ridge now, so fingers crossed that pub's off of man. Like I said, it said online 10 o'clock and they don't start serving food till 12. I'm not after food, I'm after sugar and electricity and the toilet. So yeah, fingers crossed, we'll have a look. What a long stretch of road this is. Like it's a bit demoralising. I've got, you can't see it, but I just round here is the pub, I think. It says on my phone I'm about a K away, so yeah. Whoa. Jeez man, not the funnest of stretches by far. Yeah, I thought this pub yesterday was the other side of the hills I came out of yesterday before I went up to where I camped, but no, I'd got that one completely wrong. So yeah, luckily there was that ice cream van in the car park and stocked us up with water and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it just shows, like, if that hadn't been there I'd have been screwed. I only had half to 3/4 of a bottle of water left. So yeah, look way at the back there. Time to leave the pub into, let it focus, the grey. Oh, I can still see absolutely now. But yeah, 20 miles to go people, come on, let's get it. I am just going to finish at Whitby instead of Robin Hood's Bay because I can do a bit more direct and my leg is so yeah, let's do it. Oh, it's still horrible people, it's still horrible. I think my vibes are a bit better after a couple of pints, like, but yeah, I'm gonna need to get this decline done because it is absolutely ruining us. Like, my legs are very swollen at this point. So yeah, we'll get down here. It's only 6 miles, 6 mile of decline. Yeah, Jesus. And then yeah, like I said, I'm gonna head to Whitby as opposed to Robin Hood's Bay because that was always going to be my end goal. And yeah, it's just better for us right now. I'm a bit gutted about it all, to be honest, but you've got to do what's right for you at the end of the day, and I will have still made it from one sea to the next sea, so that was the goal. But yeah, I know it's gonna irk on my mind for a long time, this, so yeah, wait for Coast to Coast Part 2. Look, it's alright when you get under the clouds, you can actually see stuff, but most of my walking today has been in them and just nothing, man, just absolutely nothing, just literally turns to nothing. There we go, look, back with friends. There certainly have been over this last, what, near enough 200 mile. Crazy. Last hill of the journey. Let's get up and over, and it's a down I can't wait for. Oh man. That's the last we'll see of this Moose Valley. You've been a pleasure, apart from the weather. Told you it'd be the last views we get in the valley. Oh, you can just see yourself coming into it now. Well, that happened again. Oh, we went knee deep on that one. This path's an absolute joke. Look at it, like, this is the actual path. It was better making my own ways up than this one. This is ridiculous. Stop pressing down after that path. Just that section there was the worst I've done this entire thing. Like, that was horrible. Can you see it? Man, like, just bog hopping for what? Ever since I got to the top of it, I don't even know what the hell's called. I'll put it on screen now. I found out. But yeah, I've just lathered that up because can you see how swollen it is? Is it going to show up? Don't know if it will, but yeah, it's sore, like it is very sore. So that's lavering deep heat at the minute. But I've got 5 miles downhill to go, and that's what's killing us. And then jumping around over there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my tent tonight anyhow. Oh, that's good news. I think it's just over this bank now and then down. Oh, I'm ready for it, man. Well, that's it, guys. On the hills. I've just got this little track to go down, and that's Glaisdale down there. So I'm gonna sit in the pub and steal some more charge, and just let my foot rest for a bit. Might get some food because I'm getting pretty hungry now. I haven't eaten in a pub yet this whole trip, so yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, we'll get down to it. It's like definitely the
next go straight.
Definitely the toughest day of walking today I've ever done. I certainly won't be back to that area until the National Trust have done the thing and the trail's properly set up, because that was just a nightmare, an absolute nightmare to walk on. But what about 9 miles to go, I think, to Whitby now, so we'll definitely be there in the morning.
Now continue straight on Glaisdale Hall Lane.
So doing that today. Right, good morning everybody, for the final time this video, or the final time this journey. I'm just come away from the Arncliffe Arms, the pub. Absolutely brilliant spot. Shout out to Ash, who's just doing the Northern Traverse. He just finished his first day yesterday. So he'll be on the road now, he'll be going up to where I was yesterday, so yeah, best of luck to him for that. And yeah, I've got about 10 miles to go to get to Whitby. I've got a train booked for 12, set off for about 20 past 6 or something like that, so I've got plenty of time on this extremely sore leg. So I'm just kind of limping up and down the hills at the minute. It's like I said yesterday and the day before, it's the downs that absolutely kill us, like, and the steep drop into is it I can't remember what it's called, the village, Glaisdale or something like that. Yeah, that was that was the last day I did this yesterday, but the pub just let us stop in their yard for absolutely free, so yeah, got charged up in there, what, 4 pints, spent 18 quid and got to sleep there. It's an absolute bargain. Right, I'll bring you back as the journey goes anyway. Start, that path was an absolute nightmare. So muddy and boggy. Oh, it's not a bad morning. I cannot wait to get these declines out of the way. Oh my god, people. It's a struggle. Well guys, this is not how I wanted to end the video at all, but yeah, it's got too much for us, the pain in my foot, so I got as far as I think it was called Slate or something. I had to do with D2 to get there, and then just got the train through to Whitby from there. So I've missed 5 miles off the end, but from waking up this morning, I couldn't bend my foot at all. So where it was swollen yesterday when I showed you, the pain's gone down, well the swelling's gone down to there, and I literally couldn't move it at all. So I was trying to walk on my heel all morning. And there's that many inclines and declines and stuff like that. Yeah, it wasn't fun. It was getting to the point I couldn't do it anymore. So yeah, got the train through to Whitby, like I say. So I've missed 5 miles off, but finish at the sea. Yeah, I am going to do that with ended, although I do feel like I've seen everything already. So pleased I've recorded everything, because I can go back, watch what's what, and yeah, I'd definitely do the trail again, but I'd wait till the National Trust have improved the bits that are really boggy and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to go back and watch it all myself, but there's one more thing to do before I leave Whitby, and that's to do something with these stones I picked up at the Irish Sea, which I don't even think I actually showed picking up or anything on camera. I was too keen to get going. Now I can't walk. So yeah, I picked 2, so one for myself, like I say, I'm keeping, and one for my daughter, who knows the reason I've got this one, and it's going to get thrown as far as I can into the North Sea. So yeah, let's get that done. Right then, here we go. And there we have it, from the North Sea, from the Irish Sea to the North Sea. Minus 5 miles. I am gutted about that, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed following us on this journey as much as I've enjoyed doing it. I'm gutted the last 3 days since I've been injured turned out the way they did. They totally slowed us down by more than half the pace, but yeah, still mucked in for about 60 miles, which certainly hasn't helped it. I'm gonna get a few days rest now, and if it's still no better, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital with it, because it's not a pain I've felt before this, like. So yeah, like I say, thanks for joining. If you've enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Plenty more adventures coming up, and until next time, catch you on the water, people.